So part two of graphing the equation of a line. Well, we need our equations to be in slope-intercept form. So meaning it needs to be in y equals mx plus b form, okay? And here's the equation of a line that we're going to graph right now. Is this equation in y equals mx plus b form? Is this solved for y? No. So when you see an equation like this, you first have to solve for y, and then you can graph it. So we really need to work on our solving for y skills, okay? So if we're solving for y, all right, that means we need to get this y all by itself so that it looks like this, y equals mx plus b. That means we need to move the 4 to the other side. I'm sorry, that was incorrectly written. We need to move the 4 to the other side, and we need to move the 2 to the other side. Let me move this a little bit closer. Okay, equals negative 6x. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to do the opposite of what we were given. We're going to look for an easy addition or subtraction opportunity first. So we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. And these cancel, bring down your 2y equals. Now, what comes first in our slope-intercept formula? The slope or the y-intercept? Obviously, the slope. So when you're looking at this, you always want to lead with the term that has the x variable first. So we're going to put negative 6x first so that it's in slope-intercept form. And then we're going to put our negative 4. Have we solved for y yet? No, that y isn't all by itself yet. So now we need to divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2 for all 3 terms, okay? Bring down your y, and here we have a negative divided by a positive gives us a negative, negative what? Negative 3x, that's our slope, okay? And a negative divided by a positive gives us a negative, and what is, oh, I'm sorry, yes, and a negative divided by a positive gives us a negative 2. So this is our equation that we are now going to graph, okay? So step 1, solve for y. Step 2, graph it. How do we graph it? Step 1, plot the y-intercept. And step 2, rise over run, okay? So what is our y-intercept here? We have a negative 2. So here we go, negative 2. Plot the negative 2, okay? Then what is our step 2? Rise over run. Well, here, what is our rise over run? It's our slope. Where is the slope? Right here. And even though that's a whole number, negative 3, okay, we know that that is over 1 because this is our rise and our run, right? Well, our rise is negative, so that means the rise is going to go down 3 over 1. So from this point, we're going to go down 2, 3 over 1, put the dot. Down 2, 3 over 1, put the dot, okay? Or you could go over 1, up 2, 3, put the dot. Grab your straight edge, okay? It's not going to be perfect, but you get the idea. And then we connect the lines, okay? And that's how you graph the equation of a line, but first by solving for y first. So I'm going to give you another example that I want you to do yourself, and we'll go over it together, okay? So again, remember, it has to be in y equals mx plus b form first, okay? 2y minus 6 equals 3x, okay? So that's our new equation that I would like you to graph. And obviously this is not solved for y, so I would like you to solve for y first and then graph it. So go ahead and do that, and then I'll go over it with you. Okay? So you've had some time to do that. So we're looking for an easy addition or subtraction opportunity first to get that y all by itself. So we're going to add 6 to both sides. These cancel. Bring down your 2y equals 3x plus 6. And we divide by 2. These cancel. Y equals 3 halves x plus 3. Okay? So Now we graph this. Start by plotting our y-intercept. So we have a positive 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And from this point, we're going to do rise over run. Well, what is our rise over run? It's our slope. And our slope is a positive slope. So I know we're going to go up 3. Our rise is going to be up 3 and over 2 from this point. Okay? So we're going to go up 2, 3 over 1, 2, put the dot, up 2, 3 over 1, 2, put the dot. Grab your straight edge. Okay? And then connect the dots. And that is the equation of a line. So we learned a really good skill. We learned how to solve for y first. Okay? We got the y all by itself. Then we were able to graph the equation. Okay?